Okay, marhaba. So hello. Now I'm going to show you how to update the service pack for Proliant SPP. It's for a Proliant HP servers. Okay. Now, first of all, you have to log on to your iLO. Okay. You find the iLO. There's a port on the server called named iLO. You should connect your server to it and Proliant server to it and use its IP, and then you can access that Proliant server. Okay, so get in with the user name. Okay, now we go to remote console, and by the way, use Java. They say use the latest version of Java. Actually, here says it's tested with Java 8. Now I just tried Java 10, and it does not actually work. Okay, it runs but does not work. Okay, it does not completely work. So there are things that happen. So stay on version 8 until by this time of this video. Stay on version 8 until you can see it running on version 10. Okay, now I'm using Linux and Debian Linux, and I'm running Java from Debian GNU Linux. Okay, Debian 9. Okay, so web start. I press open with the Java web start. Okay. Okay, continue. Accept the certificates. Okay. Now this is the black screen because my what you're seeing is actually the console, which is, if you know VNC or if you know TeamViewer, is similar to it, but the only difference is that you can still see the BIOS of your system, of the server. On TeamViewer or VNC or similar software, there's no way you can see the BIOS of the real BIOS. You can see the boot up of the machine from its start. Okay, from very start. Just when you press the power on button. Okay, so I click anything. Okay, and then I reboot the machine. This is machine. Okay, then I restart it. I say restart. It has also a Linux. Okay, I can use an image from Revival Media because this is an image. Okay, then I go to downloads. No, to documents. Just a minute, because this is where I downloaded the file. Now you're hearing the voice, the sound of the fans of the server booting up. Okay, now I should have made it wait. Okay, and should be server drivers. Then I select the one that is the HP service Proliant, the ISO file. It should be the one, not 2014, it should be 2018. I've downloaded the one for 2018. This one. Okay, now we press the boot menu F11. Okay, now what we're seeing actually is the real BIOS of the system. When you boot your system, this is what you first start with the system when it has no electricity. Okay, then you plug the computer to the sockets of the wall socket. Okay, and then we will select the HPE iLO, this one. See, this is the one. Okay, HPE iLO virtual USB CD DVD ROM. Okay, and I boot from it. Okay, and I say automatic firmware update. Okay, now make sure that your computer is attached to a UPS. Okay, okay. Now it's saying here copying the root file system image to RAM disk. This means that it created a partition from the RAM, the rear RAM, okay, and it made it look like a hard disk, okay. It made it look like any disk, okay. Of course, not CD-ROM, something like a USB flash or something like that, okay, or an SSD disk, okay, and it's copying it to that system, okay, or to that partition, okay, of the RAM, that piece of the RAM, which it's formatted to look like a disk, okay. And you can then you can format it to any file system, like extended, like VAT, NTFS, whatever, okay. But here we're dealing with a Linux system, okay, on the iLO, of course, not okay. And this is a very suitable way just to boot your DVD, okay, from your iLO. Okay, if you have, for example, you wanna install any Linux system just from the iLO, okay, download the DVD only. Don't have to burn it on a what do you call it? On a flash USB, okay. Now you're seeing here that there's something called UID is blinking. This is when you get into the iLO, there's a little LED, little lamp, small lamp, blue lamp on the back of your server, okay, from the side where you insert your USBs, okay, from the rear side, you know, and your VGA and things like that. You'll see something like blinking. So this is the UID. This is like made for you. You can click a button, okay, to mark for you which system you are using, because there might be many of these machines on some rack, okay, and you wanna identify which one, okay, you are logged on to it, okay. Now this is now we're currently in late August, okay, almost at the end of August 2018, but the DVD was published in 2000 and in June, okay, 2018, okay. So this is like something that will update all the firmware for the iLO and maybe your smart array, things like that. Okay. The DVD file is like 5 GB. Okay, 5.5, something like that. So be patient when you're downloading it. Okay. So we are just waiting until it finishes. Okay. Now see, as we see, we have RPM files here. Those are Red Hat package management files. Okay, see some firmware files, something for the hard drive. Okay, many are updating. Okay. And for your smart array. Okay. So those are just like Red Hat package management RPM. Okay, RPM files, Red Hat package management. Okay, so the RPM files are just zip files containing scripts that helps in installing the. Okay, now it says to me update required. Okay, so automatically it's updating things. Okay, so it's deploying things now. Now so it's updating everything. Okay. So when it says it's deploying it, it means that it's putting it into action. Okay, it's making it like you're set to work. Okay. Now what we heard is the server, okay? Those are the fans of the server. So I think it rebooted something inside it, okay? But the server is still working, you know. Now the actual server, that's what we saw before we rebooted the system, when we saw the Linux login screen, the GNOME login screen of Linux. That was the actual server running. What we are running now is just the iLO part, okay? Something like when you go into iLO and the BIOS, okay? And you know, you saw that, okay? I'm just waiting until it's done. Waiting until it's done. Okay. Now for those who don't know iLO, okay, I mean the remote console, you can just power it off and on from here. Okay, so you have mounted an image. Okay, this is the keyboard also what you can send. There's a help about this console, okay? It's important not to restart the machine, okay, while it's installing, because what do you call it? Those are firmwares, and you're talking about ROM, something like your phone, okay, you might break it, okay, so same thing here, okay, you might go into breaking the system, yeah. So it's important that you have an ongoing electricity power, okay, and it's better that you put your machine on a good UPS, okay. Okay, so it says to me session closed due to firmware upgrade. Okay. Okay, so we have to log in back. Okay. And now it's iLO, the ROM of iLO is being restarted. Okay. All you have to do is just wait until this message goes out. Now maybe your SSL, you are using like a secure connection, okay? So it says like please clear your browser cache and start your browser. Now it's on. Now we can log in back again. And run the remote console, see what has happened. Okay, now it stopped. Okay, that's the iLO stop. It still started. We'll try again until it goes back on. Okay, now it's on. Okay, now the web server inside the iLO, we're hearing something's new now. Okay, now I can log in. Because I don't know actually what's going on. Okay. Because iLO was installing, yes, it's installing iLO. Okay. Okay, deployment done. Cool. Now we're done. Now it's analyzing the system. Let's see what has happened. Okay. I'm hearing the fans, they are speeding up a little bit. Okay. A little bit. Okay. Resetting. Try reconnecting in 30 minutes, 30 seconds. Okay, cool. So this is starting iLO. So this interface is started. Okay. So we have to wait until this message goes off. Okay. Okay, we will have to wait also still until this message. Okay, cool. Now we got it. Open with IST. Okay, continue. Gain. Not show. Run. Now you might wonder, because this has closed, okay, or has just closed, okay, what about the virtual drives? Remember when we opened the CD image, okay? So remember when we, it says, what do you call it? Now it's powered off. Okay, it's powered off. Now you have to turn it on. Okay. Okay, because everything is gone now. Okay. Now we're putting the server back again. Yes, see, it was on, if you rewind the video, okay, go back, it was on 2017, now we have 2018, okay, so the system has updated, okay, just to read everything from the very start, okay. crossing fingers, hoping that the system will boot. Okay, smart array works. Smart array mark is here. It will tell us whether it's working or not. Okay, cool, works. Okay, okay. Now I'm not booting from the smart array disk at all. Okay, I'm using on this machine, I'm using a normal laptop disk. Okay, just to put the operating system on it, nothing else, and run the whole important processes. But the filing and things are only on the RAID RAID enclosure. Okay. And those are not important, okay, because I'm using the power cap from the hardware, okay, from the BIOS. Okay, just seconds and the system will boot up. Okay, that's all. Voila, awesome. So that's how we update our we're back online, yay. Okay, and thanks for watching, guys. Okay, bye.